I was able to do it from over here, so maybe I can do it from over there. Might be a little hard to get to. We can also put like a temporary little platform there. And that works. Yeah, that's a lot better. And then we could take that out. Okay. Next, just to kind of, for uniformity, we will, again, put a wall there. Put a wall there. You know what? Actually, we'll put this one up first. So we can make sure it connects just fine. Oh, you know what? Actually, no. This is the smaller window. So we'll just put a mini one there. And put a mini one there. And then we'll put this wall here. And this one there. And then we'll join it with that. Cool. So it's not pretty necessarily, but it's even. And the structure of that is balanced across the board. Alright, so let's go back to adding more of these regular poles on the edge. For more, that's your corner support on the house. Engineering is not my background whatsoever. I'm just basing this on my own personal knowledge and everything. I'm sure that corner piece or corner structure is not correct from an engineering point of view as far as what are proper terms, so don't take my word on that. Okay. Now this, what I wanted to do is add, so these are 26, I believe, 26 degree roof. So we'll do a 26 degree top. And we can usually join it by connecting the edges there. Oh, it's not even, duh. We gotta move this over here. Maybe the game will be generous enough to let us put this down. Yes, it is. Look, we have a visitor, our first visitor. Look, we're not done with this place, but you're more than welcome to be a jerk and throw a rock at me, sure. Okay, anyway, let's go ahead and continue. Okay, so we got this first core wood piece down. Let's go ahead and just connect it. There we go. And if you touch that corner, you should be able to connect from this one to this one without having to worry about that. Oh no, I didn't connect. Let's see if we can take it off. Try it again. Is this, oh, this is just a small, no, that's a larger one. Okay, maybe I will have to get up on a ladder. What is going on? Yeah, I have to get higher ground. Let's try this. Come on, you can do it. You can do it. You can do it. Get, oh jeez. It's kind of picky, of course. There we go. Here, that's even. I just take that part off first, then we'll connect it. I still feel like it's not even. I mean, it's gonna look uneven and sloppy. maybe we can play with that. Oh, I have an idea. We'll add another 45. Let's see if this works. If it doesn't work, then I just don't know. So, let's take all this down. I'm not going to do the whole roof just yet because I want to make sure this actually works. I'm going to take these off. We're going to add one more 45 before we jump to the 26. If it'll just connect. Gotta get higher. Just gonna use this as a... You can't even jump that high, come on. Okay. Okay, then I'll throw in the 26s. Again, I have to get a little higher. Let's use a little... Oh, you can't even make that jump, really? Okay. I'm so used to being able to jump a lot higher. Here. There. Oh, well, I made it that time. Alright, so anyway. Do our 26 there. 26 there. There you go. That connects. That looks better. It's going to be good in a way because it's also going to give us more room up top. It might not be like a full-on second floor, but it'll kind of be more like an attic, which is fine because we can use storage space. Another thing you can do is just build off the ground here. In fact, let's go ahead and level this ground a bit more. Now, I don't know if it's actually touching the ground. Looks like it is. Good enough. I'll have my walk on. I'll turn that off. Oh, I like that. There. Walk off. Okay, yeah, that's better. Now, when you're standing on these, you're going to slide off. So what I do is I just, and you could take it off if you want after you build it, but I just kind of put these little planks there, so if I slide, at least I'll only slide there. So you kind of use the planks as like a ladder. We have another 45 up here. This one's not going to connect perfectly because we need to move over again. Here. And hit the edge of it. Okay, that's better. Okay, and then here you can do the 26-degree roof. Add another beam here, of course, so I can stand there. Okay, so that's good. Add another beam there. We could stand up here. And now we're out of wood. But we can get down, we can take the steps down. I guess I'll just leave that open. Not like we have anyone to keep out here. Okay. Okay, we'll finish the roof. The roofing here. I think it's at an angle. There you go. 2, 3. And 4. Okay, so all this roofing here is done. Next, I'll put a little extension out here for a second. Not a long-term extension, but just so I can walk here and put this roof on, finally. And there you go. We'll take off that little plank. And there's our roof. Now this might not hold, and if it doesn't, don't worry. We will fix that. But it looks like it's holding. So essentially, this is what the house is going to look like. And then we just got to get the other side. So it'll come together. If you want, you don't have to, but I guess just kind of more for structural integrity, you can put one of these here. I don't think it'll really matter, but it wouldn't hurt either. We can also take that off for now, and we'll play with it as we go. What was that? Like a loud bang. Huh. Not sure where that came from. You're gonna see that plank there. That, again, don't worry about it. We can remove those as we go. Okay, so now we'll go ahead and just do the same thing. We'll use the 26 going down. And let's just check the exterior just to see that that looks even. I think it is. And then we'll use the 45-degree ones to join them there. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. So now the problem we have is that this is where it would. This is cool too if you like a little space in here. If you don't have to. You can just extend out the area if you wish. It's really more of a preference thing, you know. You could play with it. If, you know, you can do all kinds of things with this space here. You can have a little, you know, alley you can go through if you wish. You can destroy this and have like an extension out here for more storage, like on the sides. It's really up to you. I'm not going to play around with it too much unless maybe as I play through the game it bothers me and I want to do something with that space. Maybe I need more space, so I'll create a little bit more space. For right now, I'm just trying to, you know, do the structural integrity of this place and settle down and reorganize and all that stuff. Because I mean, it's important we do this now because we probably will be here for at least until we get through the second, maybe even the third boss. At which point, then maybe I'll reconsider moving to a more final home. But for right now, we're gonna be here for a little while, so we might as well make this shelter count. I am gonna try to raise the ground by leveling it. Sometimes that's enough. If it doesn't quite do the trick, we can also raise the ground. We'll go get some stone. As you can see, it's raining, so some of this stuff is going to wear out, and we'll have to fix that as we go. See, these are kinds of things that you should really plan out ahead of time, but we're still too exposed. Interesting. It's not quite registering the roof area. We can try adding these this wood here temporarily, just so we can get the workbench going, and then we can take them off. Okay. We need some stone so we can raise this ground. We don't necessarily have to raise all of this area, just whatever needs the foundation support. So we'll go ahead and raise it. And I'm fine with just like leaving it like that. As lazy as that might be, it still gives us all the structural integrity that we need. Okay, and then we'll do the same thing on the other side. We'll do so we have to do the extension. We did the extension on that side, we got to do the extension on this side. So we'll just break this off for now. Some of this roof might come crashing down. If it does, I'm not too worried. Alright, so then we'll put that there. And one more. And then we'll use another one of these long beams. Right there. And then we want to put a little window, so we'll do a small one and a small one. I feel like they didn't line up perfectly. Let's see. Oh, well, I guess that's about as much as they're going to line up. That's fine. I think this one's actually a little lower than it's supposed to be. How's that? Well, it's even from that side, but I don't, now I'm like, I don't think it's even enough. I didn't even notice that right here. Can actually raise it up a little bit. There we go. And oh, that's probably why it didn't look so great, because it wasn't even on that other piece. So I'm gonna drop that. There we go. And then we can still add the little piece there. There. Is that better? Looks better. At least it looks even. You see how it has like the alternating green and brown kind of look? That's obviously because they're overlaying one another. But at least it's even on this side. So that's fine. I don't mind that. I'm gonna take those pieces away. My dog was starting to snore, so. Okay. Alright. Yeah, that looks better, though. Looks more even. So then this was right, the way I had it initially. Put that little piece there. There. I can tell it's even because if you're looking at this, little center plank, you can see the distance between the core wood and that little center plank. It matches the distance here. Before it didn't. And if you're watching on YouTube or on the archives, you can kind of double check that before it wasn't like that. You can rewind it and see, but that's fine. So we'll move on. This is the way we want it. Okay, then we'll tie the rest of this wall here. 1 and 2, and then we need the little core wood to connect. So now it should be even. As you can see, we have the alternating green and brown pattern there, and another alternating green and brown pattern there. We don't see it there because it just doesn't need to. But it should be even on both sides there. Okay, next we'll put another one of these big core wood, and we'll have to put yet another one too. I don't like that. Trying to think of like an easier way we can do this without setting up. Did that work? No, not quite. We'll probably have to build another ladder. Does this work? That works. That's good enough. Put that there. And there. Cool. We'll put the little piece there for the integrity. We're going to have to tear down more of this roof. But that's perfectly fine. Let's just even it out while we're here. 1, 2. We'll put a little one there. 1. And 2. Put that one there. 1, 2. This might even work better than the way we were doing it. Does it match? I mean, we have it alternating, we don't have it alternating, and then we have it alternating, kinda. I think it matches. Jump up and grab that piece of core wood that's just dangling there. Alright, then we'll add the 2 regular long pieces there for the corner. Okay. And then we'll basically tear down this wall. Because we need to fix it. But we'll grab all of this wood. So we can use it. Sometimes it just feels like it might have been better to cut it all down and bring it up. But that's just the way it goes sometimes. Alright, so we'll add another 45 degree as we did on the other side. What you do on one side, do on the other. And then we'll do our two 26 degrees. See if we can get up maybe with this hammer or this ladder. Can we reach it? Barely, but we got it. Okay, what you do on one side, do the other. One, two, three. All right, once again, we find ourselves needing to raise the ground. Just put it there. And we'll be lazy about it there too. So there you go. All right, let's finish connecting this roof. And also in the process, we can cut out some of these excess pieces. I kind of still want to keep some of this up, just in case. And you can use those little step planks also for, you know, for defensive purposes. Like, let's say you need to get right on top of the roof real quick. You know, you can use that. Maybe you're lower on stamina. But it helps. It helps for sure. All right, we're almost done. That was, I mean, we basically have our structure now. So we'll just start adding the, whoa. Poor time for a save. Everything starts lagging up. This might rot away because it's not technically covered by roof, but it also didn't wear away there, so I don't know. There's a little tiny piece there. You could put it there just to kind of keep it even. If it really bothers you, you can mess around with it. Let's destroy this rock. It's just kind of in the way. Which one am I using? 45? Okay, good. I have my camera blocking the item that I'm using, so sometimes I have to like do that to see what I'm using. Okay. Now we're sliding, so we'll throw in one of these. Put one there because I'm gonna need it. Sure, you might be hearing a lot of dog barking in the background. Those are the hood dogs. The neighborhood dogs barking away while we work calmly on this house. What does it see? Roof 26. Okay, we're good. And add that in. Alright, now we need more wood. Okay. Let's see if we can fix this real quick. That's not what I wanted, but I'm glad I missed. There we go, that's better. Now, suppose you don't like the way that these stairs are always just like getting exposed to moisture and therefore wearing down. If you want to, you could put a little roof. I think the 26 looks nice. Well, actually, if we're using 45, it might look better to use something else. Let's see. Well, I need wood anyway, but we'll grab one of those. Maybe we should try the 45? It's not quite what I want. How about this? Does that work? Maybe not. Well, if nothing else, if all else fails, you can also just use these. It doesn't look uniform. It doesn't look even. I mean, you could use the 45s again, since we're matching the 45s, but of course it might hang a little too low for your tastes. But it'll keep the floor from wearing out. I don't like that, so I'm just gonna leave it off for now. We'll figure it out as we go. You really just gotta play with it. Get creative. Get those creative juices flowing. I think that's what had broken earlier. It didn't have enough support. Okay, I'm gonna step away for a moment, take a quick break, and I'll be back in a couple minutes. I'm gonna quit just because I don't want to be raided while I'm away from the computer. So I'm just gonna be back, but I will let this music play at least. And yeah, we'll be back. I realized that as I was talking, my mic might have cut out because I switched view to a non-microphone cam. So anyway, I'll be right back.